was defense. We was disappointed. Just felt like we didn't have any energy in the first half, and even though they still only had 50 points, we knew we could have done better, and we just upped the defensive intensity, and it kind of got us going a little bit as far as being able to convert some of those shots. But most importantly, when you're playing a team like that, you have to have a lot of energy. You have to run them off that three-point line, multiple efforts, and we was able to do that in the second half.
How were you guys able to regroup after, you did a great job in the fourth quarter. They were 0 of 7 from 3. Then Parsons hits the thing, descended into overtime. That made them 1 of 8.
Yeah.
And took all the wind out of your sails. How did you guys regroup and win it in the OT?
Well, we're pretty much preparing ourselves for situations that we will face in the playoffs. It's going to be plays or certain things that take place that you still have to keep your composure, and you still have to go out there and compete. And the most important thing for us, we wanted to end the season with a win. And it was tough as far as the break that we got there at the end of the fourth quarter, but guys stayed really tough and positive, still believed, and we was able to keep our poise, and still wasn't able to get things going at the start in overtime offensively, but the most important thing we relied on was our defense.
When you look at San Antonio, is the game plan you guys used to beat them last week still applicable in the playoffs, or you got to kind of throw that out because no Ginobili? Parker went 1 for 10, probably won't do that again. Yeah. What do you think about Sunday and taking on this?
It's playoff basketball. One organization who knows about how to prepare themselves and how to turn up the switch is the San Antonio Spurs. So you're definitely going to see a different team than you seen the other night. You're going to see the theme you have seen the last 15 years, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and I don't know what's up with Ginobili, but the key thing for us is, those guys and what they are going to do. For us, we can't let the reserves, we can't let guys come in and really get them that lift where they're off the bench, or other guys that are starting with those guys. So we just really have to, tune in and defensively just have each other's back and cover for one another. But most importantly, you got to play the way we've been playing of late, 48 minutes of pretty much sound defensive basketball.
Can you beat that team without Kobe?
I don't think anybody in this locker room who doesn't feel that we can't win or win this series, and that's important. We have a chip on our shoulder. You hear people saying, well, how long can you guys sustain this? Normally it'll last 2 or 3 games and then it's back to none. It is what it is. Like I said,
that us against the world thing has kind of galvanized you guys? It
is. It was one thing a lot of people didn't think we can get things going with Kobe. So, of course, he's out of the equation. They don't believe it at all. And, you're playing one of the most successful organizations in the last 20 years. And definitely a great challenge for us. But everybody in this locker room, coaching staff, players, believe we continue to play we've been playing, we should be okay.